Hello, everybody. Hope you had a good sandwich today. It's a very warm day over here in California. So it's a good time for a cold one. I got a couple. I also have a giant cold water. It's a good time for that too. Absolutely. Hope you're doing all right. We're getting closer to the weekend. Ready to roll out some fun gaming and a lot of other cool stuff. Yeah. Good time. Did I actually send my thing in the... Yeah, I did. Okay. I need to let my folks in the Discord know that in the Davy Discord know that I'm actually on the air, and I am. It'd be fun. I do want to. I think I'll share some of the news at the top as well, because I think the news needs to be shared. It should be very interesting. Let's see. Yeah, good times. Good times. I think I'd be happy to just chill with this today. It's a pretty nice day. It's a pretty nice day. I'll tell you more about what's been going on in the IRL world as we get to the air, but it should be fun. Got a lot of people on tonight on Twitch. It's a big night, so we'll see. We'll do a chill. But of course, what that means is that there's a lot of raid targets too. So it should be fun. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Did I have a sandwich today? No, I didn't. I didn't actually have a sandwich today. But I can make up for that tomorrow, though. I can make up for it tomorrow. It's funny I had to think about it to remember. It was a busy day at work. It's really busy. All right. Yeah, I think this is good. I think we can start with this. So, folks will come in and out. Why don't we do this? You guys ready? You ready? All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh man, I'm coming in choppy. Hold on just a second, you guys. Hold on just a second. I wonder if this will fix it. Let's see if this will fix it. We're gonna stay on the sandwich for a second. Let's put... I don't know if this is gonna work. We can try this. A little false start there, guys. No, it's not gonna happen. Dang it. Oh, you know what? Huh. Well, we're gonna have to run with it. Oh, I hate when that happens. Oh, no. I guess that's... Yeah, I guess it's okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Sandwich Show. I'm Davey. I eat sandwiches. Although not today. But I normally eat sandwiches every day. I think the video is coming in okay. I was concerned that it was going to come in choppy. I usually do this routine where I start a camera utility to make sure that it goes smooth. It's not as important today. We're gonna do some gaming. It's much more important that the game come in smooth than the camera come in smooth. So we're gonna be okay. I have a lot of thank yous to present at the top of this program, and I think we're gonna start with all the follows and the subscriptions that happened between shows. I got to give a huge thank you to Kalans02 who subscribed for 6 months. 6 months. That is incredible generosity. Thank you so much, Kalans02. Kalans, you're the best. I appreciate you. I hope to see you in the chat too. I think it'll be fun to catch up with you again once you can make it. Also some follows from Robbie G Sports OTHP. Which means on top of the, I think it's the On Top of the Hill podcast. It's a podcast based out of Washington, D.C. that talks about sports, and I can sympathize with that. I like sports too. So he's had a couple of big years with D.C. sports teams. The Caps won the Cup a few years ago. Same with the Nationals 2 years ago. Pretty good. Carly sings, and she's a pretty big deal. She followed me, or she followed the Sandwich Show yesterday as well. Thule as well, and Hopscal33. That's cool to see Hopscal in on the Sandwich Show. Hope to see you all in chat sometime very soon. But thank you very much if you're watching this on the VOD for the follow. That's really great. And And it all means that we'll be one step closer to 100 followers, upon which we'll present the history of Pac-Man. The history of Pac-Man. The history of Pac-Man gaming stream. More details coming up right here in the chat. And in the history of Pac-Man gaming stream, I'll play all the core Pac-Man 80s games in chronological order. And those are some of them. I think I'll even have others in between. So that should be a lot of fun. And Wednesday, June 23rd, another big show. We're going to be joined by one of the great acoustic players on Twitch. And that would be Josh Turk out of the Great White North. That is cool because you're talking about someone who actually hit the Billboard Hot 100. That's pretty damn awesome. So to have him's company is going to be great. But more importantly, he loves sandwiches too. And if that's the case, I think we're already off to a great start. I think it's going to be a great collab. And further, he offered to raid his entire audience to the sandwich show. So we'll have our first raid, granted a prearranged raid, which is, I still think that's pretty cool. So and then you're going to have a lot of people in our chat to start the program. So we're very excited about the happenings here on the Sandwich Show, and I'm glad to be a part of it. So, Josh, thank you so much for offering to do that with us here on our stream. I will try to make it worth your while. The Sandwich of the Week should be a good one. I'm looking forward to it for sure. It should be a lot of fun. So, when we have a bigger audience, we'll present our Candy of the Week because we didn't do it. Oh, don't do it now. We didn't do our Candy of the Week with Tuba because I ran out of time. It was just this entire week has been incredibly busy. My day job has been extremely busy. I wasn't even on the socials today except to post a photo of my friend and his family in Hershey, Pennsylvania, where they have the Hershey amusement park, and I think it's called Hersheyland. And then the World of Hershey's chocolate store. I'm sorry I don't have the exact name, but the store that's next to it, which sells all kinds of Hershey's. And if you missed that, it's on my Instagram, which is just Davy's eating a sandwich. If you're looking for me on Instagram, I literally have the same name. So check the Instagram because that was a really cool photo. And I can repost in the Discord too if you guys want to do that. By the way, those of you who just followed us, I do want you to check out the Discord as well. It's a place where we can keep talking about food between the shows. I hope you guys enjoyed that as well. So you'll catch me down there a lot because I'm always going to be putting in some sports updates some show updates, and maybe some sports updates too. But generally it's the show updates and then other good conversation. We'd love to have you there. So thanks very much for joining us, everybody. I'm gonna kick back, have a couple of cold ones, and we are going to enjoy some Q Bert. Oh, John Ninja is in the chat. Hello, John. Welcome. And he says Hershey Park, I think it's called. Went there as a kid. Very cool. Yeah, Hershey Park. Thank you. I should know better as far as that, but thank you for picking me up there, John. Very nice of you. So what I'm gonna do a couple things. I'm gonna put on some basketball on my iPad, and then I'm gonna play some Q Bert. So let's go do that. We're gonna put on the Q Bert right now. And this will be a fun time. I think Q Bert is a game that came out in if I can find it. Ooh, we have hockey too. Look at this. Q Bert is a game that came out in 1982 by the Gottlieb company. Gottlieb was previously known for pinball machines. They were a prolific pinball machine maker, and they had all kinds of great games, go all the way back to like the 30s and 40s. So they were a really big deal in pinball. So when the arcade craze hit, they wanted in on it, and they had a number of ideas. But the best idea they had was that of a little orange, big-nosed fellow named Q Bert, who people colloquially call the Noser, bouncing around an isometric pyramid in a very unusual point of view, trying to avoid monsters as he tried to land on all the tiles. And so it really is a very, very cool kind of puzzle game, and it was very popular in the early 80s. In fact, a lot of people I talked to, my family, my friends, and other people, they really enjoyed the idea of me doing a Q Bert game. So when I told them about it, they were really pumped about it. So let's start some Q Bert. It should be really fun. So let's begin I'll show you some of the nuances of how the game works. And John in Georgia says, it smells delicious driving and walking around the park, around Hershey Park. That sounds really good. I'm curious as to what the rides would be like there. I've never tried the rides. I've never been to Hershey, Pennsylvania either, but I'm glad all you guys have. That's really cool. That's really cool. So, yeah, let's do it. Should be fun. Let's get the game going. I'm going to unmute my speakers so I can hear this. And now we're going to unmute the audio for you as well. So, you can see it's already started. I mean, so I'm going to show you we'll show you the demo screen as I continue to explain the game. So, this is a really fun game because it has a lot of character to it. I mean, you can see that the character starts mumbling sound effects, which is, in a sense, I think an advancement in sound technology for video games, because it's like each of these little characters have their own voices, and then I think it was a really primitive form of sampling being used at the time to create these sound effects. So you'll see right here. Now I don't think this has the sound, but no, maybe it does. No, this does not. But that's that's the gist of it. It also came out for a lot of home systems. My dad had it for the Commodore 64 when we were all growing up as a family back in Oxnard, California. Pretty good time. And let me see if I can find. Ooh, that's interesting. That is interesting. Okay. Hold on. Before I start the game, I just want to check one more thing. Make sure I get this down. I cannot find the basketball game. So I want to have the basketball on too, so I can just make sure I don't lose track of it. Let me see. What time does that start? 5:30. Oh, okay. This hasn't started yet. Okay. So I'll do that later. So let's go back to where we were. And let's start some Q Bert. Let's go. I'm ready. So thank you very much for joining in with me. This will be a fun couple hours. We'll play some video games and see what you think of it. All right. So here we go. So to start, we'll insert the coin, and I think I gotta click in the thing first. Okay. Okay. Can you guys hear the sound? Okay. I can't quite hear it. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my headphones off again. Okay. So you can see right there, it tells you the rules of the game. Jump on the squares to change them to target color. All the rules. They explain that very well, exactly what to do. So let me just open this up. All right. Let me know if you have any issues with the sound. Ninja says, I used to like when he would curse. I like that. I used to like when he messed up, he'd curse. Yeah, that's my favorite part of the game. Like all the cussing. Oh, yeah, right there. You see that? He just did it again. Oh, no problem, Aaron. Welcome to the show. Good to see you there. I have a bonus candy of the week. It's really just a makeup for what I didn't do the other day. So we will present that. Oh, jeez. When we have a good crowd on hand. That'll probably be in a little bit. So let me focus on the game. It's not my finest effort here. Usually I'm sharper than this. There we go. First that level in the books. There you go. And yeah, just to repeat, let me know if you can hear the sound. And if the sound of the game is coming in fine, because I do want to make sure that comes in. The sound is a really big part of what makes this game so great. These guys are funny to listen to. See, what I really want to do is you want to get out of... Yeah, there we go. I try to stay out of the desks until I really need them. But watch this. You know, every single time the snake comes up on you, you want to do that. I think if you're within three moves of the snake, within 3 spaces, he will jump off the thing. So that's key. Let's do it again. So watch, right here. And down he goes. I mean, you may as well. I mean, they don't roll over the next level, so if you're almost done, I think you try to go for those little jumps. Aaron, I literally thought the same thing. It legit sounds like he says, oh shit. He does. I literally think he says, oh shit. And it's just that the sound is so primitive that it's not the most easiest thing to wake up, but I really do think that's what he said. Like I was testing the game yesterday, and I was like, yeah, he totally says oh shit. That's totally it. So that's just what's so awesome about this game. It's just so funny. All right, let's do it. Oh, wrong one. He just says oh shit like that. So I enjoyed that. All right. Now in the arcade, the game doesn't actually have a button. It's just a joystick, and then the buttons are only like to select one player or two players. So when you're actually entering your name, you're using the player one start button to enter the name. There you go. Doi doi. Yeah, so I totally agree with you on that comment. It's so interesting. All right, let's continue. And I do want to actually, before we start, I'm gonna give a shout out to a couple more people. I want to shout out Tim Tam because he's got a really cool thing going over on his Discord. If you go to his channel, I believe there's a link to the Discord there. And in the Discord, there's a voice channel. And in the voice channel, they are playing Among Us as we speak. So they're going to be doing that all night. So at some point, I hope to join in with them. And it's a fun thing. They do it every week. And the more the merrier with that game because it's a really fun adventure type, puzzle type challenge game, so it should be really fun. So shout out to Tim Tam and what he's doing over there with his buddies, and I did play with them a little bit, and it's a fun game. It's a fun game. Let's see, do I have it here? I need to click the thing again, and we'll start again. Here we go. Aaron says, yeah, he's playing Among Us. My brain is not at Among Us pet capacity right now. No sweat there, Aaron. Let me see. All right, let's go. Back to business with Q Bert. Very, very popular game. I think the cool thing about a game like this is that everybody knows the game. There we go. It does take some getting used to the angle. And can I avoid this? I don't think so. Ah! All right. Get up here. Ba, 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 ba. Right here. Away you go. Boom. It's interesting that it says in the corner, change to specific color. And that's because later, you're going to see why later. Hopefully I'm good enough to get to the point where where we can distinguish why that's pointed out. There you go. I mean, the first two rounds are pretty easy. Like every level has multiple rounds to it, so it's like each level is like several parts. Oh! My brain is not the sharpest right now, but we got through that. There you go. So now we go to round 3. Ah, that's good. Look at all that stuff that's going on now. Ooh! Yeah, see right there? Totally said oh shit. Don't you agree? Totally said oh shit, for sure. It's a very sharp ear you have there, Aaron. Let's see. How's your all's day going? Hopefully you guys are doing alright out there. Hopefully work wasn't too crazy. I can't say that was I mean, work was crazy for me, but we got some stuff done, so we're happy. Alright. And we start. Now, I do think I can get to level 2. I've been to level 3 before, but I think I might even made a level 4 appearance once. I really feel like Q Bert is a game of anticipation. Like, you need to kind of project where players are going and so on. Oop. And then you gotta calculate your path. And then you gotta go just like that. You do get bonus points for leftover discs. Ooh! Aaron says I had therapy, which is how I refer to going to the cat cafe. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's very cool. That must be an adorable place to go. Cat cafe. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Oh, oh my goodness, how close to that little... Yeah. Oh. And then I went to lunch, says Aaron, with my friend. So, overall, a good day. Yeah, that's awesome. That's a good day for sure. Super, super cool. Yeah. When you start getting really good at the game, you start operating at that pace like we did with that blob. Like the little green blob. It goes really fast after a while. So, let's see. I think I got a credit. Let's go and start. Alright, let's go. Yeah, cat cafes do sound fun, John. I agree with you. I don't think I've been to one. I've seen it, though. I know what it is. I've seen it before. Oh. I feel like what you can avoid a lot of trouble by staying lower rather than higher until you need to get to those tiles. Let's see. I'm gonna fake him out. I do wonder if they have a pattern similar to Pac-Man with this game. Probably not, because 1982 was 2 years after Pac-Man, so I think they may have worked out better better programming for the enemies. Let's see. Okay, we got this. It is always a fun challenge to see if you can get through the entire game, through the entire round without having to use a disc. So the discs are kind of just a get out of jail free card, really. Let's see. Okay. These red blobs are actually more challenging to me than the snake. The snake tends to be a little more predictable to me. Got it. Got it. Got it. Good night. Round 2. There we go. Let's just reset that. Now watch this. Here we go. Here we go. Ah. Yeah. There you go. Boom. Level reset. Round reset. Nah, that's no reason to. Boom. Aaron says all the cats at my cafe are up for adoption. Ooh. But I don't know if that's a universal rule. That's nice that they offer that. Silliest question ever. Can you have a coffee at the cat cafe? Oh, that is a dumb. That's a dumb disc. Pretty dumb move by me, but let's see. I don't need that blob yet. Actually, oh, missed my shot. Uh-oh, uh-oh. That's why I wanted the blob. Oh, no. Ooh! There we go. Got it. Alright, so that's level 1. Now watch this. You notice that Q Bert is now jumping twice because you now have to jump. You have to change the tile 2 times. So you start the first time you land, it turns yellow, and then the second time it turns green. But here's the trick: there are going to be little blobs that come in, or little monsters that come in and try to change it back. That's what's tricky about it. Oh no! We'll see a little bit more of that in a minute. But yeah, pretty good stuff. And Aaron says, yes, you can. At mine, you can order the cafe side. And if you visit with the cats, you can bring any food or drink you brought in with you. Oh, that's cool. Super cool. Love it. Doit doit. All right. Let's see. 2 minutes. It's 5:30. John says, I bet people had patterns in the 80s, like you said for Pac-Man and others. Yeah, imagine there's a pattern here. I mean, this thing was programmed in BASIC. Or maybe not even BASIC. I think it was programmed in assembly language in some cases. Object-oriented programming, I think, was in its infancy at that time. A lot of rems and go-tos. But assembly language is crazier than that. It's just ones and zeros. Very, very mechanical. I mean, you write it out in like a accessible language, but then it eventually converts into assembly language, which makes it easier for the processors to understand. So when they talk about compilers and in software programming, that's what they're talking about. Like, they're taking like lines that are written in, say, C# or C++ or something like that, and they're converting it into like ones and zeros and things that hardware can understand more, more efficiently. That does not necessarily mean I know how to do it. I'm just familiar with the idea of it. I think I did at one point in college, but all right. Round 2. Let's see. And Aaron says, just no outside food or beverages, only things bought at the cafe. Okay. Oh, I just got away with that. That's incredible. I think we're gonna do it. Alright, and away we go. Boink. I think I can do it. Yes, I can. I think I can do it. Yes. Nice. Swimmy! Welcome in. Oh. Hope you're having a good day as well, my friend. And boom. Round 3 in the books. It's good to see ya. So many you've been out and about. It's cool to see you in all the channels. Doing the things. Doing the things. Mod things too. I didn't realize you were modding all those. You seem to have modded a number of channels. And so I think I owe you one. Because I think it was... You definitely were a big part of the reason why we were able to get Josh Turk next week. So props to you. I appreciate the shout out over on his channel as well. It's very, very cool that you were able to do that for me. He's a fun guy though, isn't he? Yeah. Josh is fun, for sure. Oh! I haven't quite crossed that threshold of modding yet, but it's really cool that you guys do what you do. Like, it's really great. I know there are challenges involved with moderation of any forum, and streams would be no different. So we appreciate it so much, what you all do. Let's see. Swimmy says, sorry guys, modding, talking to Keely Gates, Irene Pena all at once. Oh, okay, no sweat, no sweat, no sweat. So you're modding as you speak. That's cool. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to watch your YouTube vid with Josh. Oh, no, I understand. No problem, Aaron. Yeah. It's because of the Wednesday. Yeah, it's because it's on Wednesday, I guess. But no worries, no worries. I hope you got to catch the rest of the 2 shows we did this week, because they were very fun. They were really fun. Yeah. But I think after that we'll probably go back to Tuesday for the sandwich Q&A show. And we should have... I'm thinking of moving gaming to Friday, just so there are fewer conflicts that way. That's my thought. We'll see how that plays out. Oh man, Irene, I've been meaning to go to her stream. I really think it's a cool stream. That's a really good channel. She's got some pretty good stuff going there. Good musician. She had a collab, I think. Oh no. Swimmy says my stream night, but I'm going to stop in. That's cool. Thank you. Thanks for that. Thank you for that, Swimmy. Super cool. There we go. Would you know how long Irene's gonna be on tonight? I saw her last night, actually. In chat, to be specific. For a while, she's making some candles. Okay, cool. Sounds like fun. Well, I'm happy to report, as far as VODs are concerned, I haven't had any chatter from Twitch about the VODs that I have up so far, so that's a good sign. However, I can maintain the YouTube channel just in case. Just in case. I have some other plans for that channel too. Not only just the normal show replays, but I'm considering some YouTube exclusive material. Good example. When I can get around to it, I'd like to review the new KFC chicken sandwich. Like I've been very intrigued at it for a while, and I am hoping we can get that on somewhere. But that would seem to be a good YouTube review candidate, because I'd only need about like 2 minutes to review the sandwich and see how it is, and then just put that up and we'll see what people think. And what I would do then is I'd put that on the YouTube channel and Discord as well. Be pretty good. Yeah. Well, thanks everybody for being here tonight. I really appreciate that. Super cool. Oh. Let me see. Somi, thanks for introducing me to... Now I gotta remember what her name was, I'm sorry. The lady last night had a good voice. It's a good new... It's exciting when someone starts a Twitch channel, isn't it? Like, it's really cool. I'm really rooting for her. That's gonna be awesome. Madison? Do I have that right? Oh, no worries, Aaron. Aaron, sorry I have no Q Bert tips for you. That is all good. I think you know Dig Dug though, right? I'm thinking of doing Dig Dug next week. We'll see. I could actually use them because I'm not very good at that game at all. Like, that's probably one of the games I'm really bad at. That never stops me from playing a game on stream though, because even if I'm not good at the game, I still love it. And Dig Dug is a good example of that. It's like one thing about Dig Dug what I love is that you can like have enemies. Got a lot of enemies. Got a lot of enemies. But you can kind of dig out a hole from underneath it, and then have the enemies fall on top of other people, and then the chain reaction to that can give you a lot of points. Like I'm familiar with that strategy. Execution is tough though. It takes a lot of timing. Oh, you're not good at that either. Okay, no problem. Yeah, seriously. Aaron says, it's fun to blow up the island, though. Yeah, it's very fun. It's super cool. Hey, we got a new... Oh, that's the name. Oh, Eden. Welcome in. Welcome. Welcome. Yes, Eden Sterling is the name. And yes, she, i.e. you, are very, very good at what you do. So thank you very much for inviting us all to your show last night. And hi, welcome to the show. You know what? We have a good crowd. Why don't we do this? Let's do this right now. All right, so we're all here. We have a decent crowd. So I'd like to present to you the delayed candy of the week. And Eden says, "Oh, thank you. That is so appreciated." Absolutely, absolutely. We're always so excited when there are new people on Twitch. So we're really happy to have you join the Twitch family. And from all of us on the Sandwich Show, we're rooting for you. We hope you do well. And while you're here, and while everybody else is here, let's present the candy of the week. And, you know, feeding off of the Instagram post from my friend's trip to Hershey and Hershey Park and the World of Hershey and the chocolate place, I got a Hershey bar. This is the Hershey's Cookies and Cream. There you go, your candy of the week. John says, love dropping rocks. And Doug? Yeah, absolutely. Hershey's Cookie and Cream, in case you missed it. Very nice. Aw, no problem, Aaron. Or Eden, I should say. Thank you so much. Well, Aaron spoke too, that's why I was confused. Thank you. I am honored to be part of this community now. That's super cool. And she adds, Hershey is the best. Yeah, this is good. Now, this chocolate, this is the cookies and cream. I'm giving you a little sliver of it. Let's see if you can see that. You see that? Okay. Yeah. Now, cookies and cream is very fascinating because the texture of the chocolate is softer than the normal milk chocolate. So it's a little tricky to hold because it starts to melt much more quickly. But the taste is really good. That's really good. Very buttery. Yeah. Good stuff. Fingers get the burnt of it though. I'm practically caked already. But there you go. So Hershey's Cookies and Cream, your candy of the week. Just a day late. Or so. Oh, thank you, Swummy. Gifted a 1 month sub to Eden Sterling. That's super cool. You've been very generous this week, Swummy. Very thankful for that. Appreciate ya. I hope I can personally thank Kalans too once we see Kalans on chat, because Kalans subscribed for 6 months, and that means a lot. I mean, that's really cool. We're very hopeful to continue our good run here. We've had some good content to start our series, and we'll keep going. Really exciting. Let's get back to the game. Eden says Turbo was the sweetest. Oh, no doubt, no doubt. Aaron says, "Oh, Eden, no, he has you fooled." Time will tell, I think. All right, back to the game. So yeah, feel free to hang out, everybody, chat with one another, and while you do that, I'm going to keep playing this game. He absolutely does for now, at least. Eden, I know I caught you on your stream yesterday. You said that mac and cheese was your jam. But in terms of like a complete meal, what is your favorite meal? I feel like it's a good opportunity to ask you, the question in the opposite direction. Yesterday, I noted that a steak dinner with great sides like cream spinach and mac is my favorite meal. So I'm curious to see what yours is. Maybe you said it already. I just didn't catch it last time. Let's see. Just a second. I'm gonna join this thing here. Actually, I got a better idea. I'm gonna do this. Hold on, guys. Before we start the next round, I'm going to just wait for the answer. Swimmy Cesara knows me too well. After a while, yeah, Swimmy, you're a fun guy, though. I will say that for sure, for sure. Oh, Aaron going IRL. I will not reveal on the Aaron going IRL with a name. Swimmy says life is too short. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Eden says my favorite meal is definitely tacos. Oh yeah, you did say that. You did say that. And I'm always partial for a good Beyond Burger too. Which, by the way, I like that. I like the Beyond Burger. I think it's pretty good. Yeah. And Swimmy completes the sentence with, life is too short not to have some fun. Yeah. It's fun having you around this chat for sure, and it's even more fun to have you on stream when we're doing a collab. That's really fun. So, Eden, by the way, I'll follow up on my comment yesterday. We would like to have you in the Sandwich Show as well. So, as you get your feet planted and get comfortable with the nuances of Twitch, we'd love to have you as well, because I think it would be a good spot. Get people to know you, and we'll spread the word about your channel too. Oh, really? Oh, nice. Okay, cool. OMFG, I would actually love that. Yeah, I think it would be a really, really fun spot. So, I do warn you, I'm a filthy vegan, though. Nothing wrong with that. I like vegan food, too. Just not all the time. But I totally respect the vegan culture. Absolutely. It's actually better for you, honestly. So, maybe at some point I will. I'm okay. I mean, I don't discriminate either way, so I'm happy. It was good though. You'd be surprised. Eden says, I gotta say I miss the cookies and cream bars for sure. Oh, that's true, huh? That's right. Somebody says, Davey, that reminds me. I have a great idea for starting a Twitch game show. If I get it more fleshed out, you're going to help me start it. You know, Swimmy, I live for game shows. I've already got some ideas for game shows. On the Sandwich Show, in fact. So I'm all ears of that. Swimmy says, I do vegan days, better for the environment. Yep, that's right. My good friend Kevin on the Cape, who's been my friend on the podcast that I've done on YouTube for a long time. We had him on week 1 of the Sandwich Show, and he is a vegan, and he would absolutely say the same. So that's why I respect the veganism so much. But it's a bit more of a vice than not that I would go gravitate to some meats. I don't eat that much meat though. First, I can't say that now. I just had half a rack of ribs tonight from the store, but no, but I don't get excessive with meat. I feel like just enough is good. And let's see. Aaron says, nothing wrong with vegans unless you're the type who tries to convert me by making me feel bad about not being one. Yeah, that's the thing, right? We don't need to shame people who are unvegan either. I don't feel like you're advancing the conversation by doing that. So I completely agree. It does get annoying. Swimmy's right. Yeah, shaming is not cool. Like I don't feel like that. It just hurts people's feelings, and I feel like that's not in the best interest of humanity, generally speaking. All right, let's continue some more. This is a great conversation tonight. Thank you very much. It's good to hear from you guys tonight. Let's keep going. Some more Q Bert. Eden says, it's like saying, I'm a part of this club, and if you're not, you're bad. So strange. Yeah, that's totally it. I mean, and certainly with food, it's like, food in general can be very subjective anyway. And I understand the implications as far as animal cruelty in the environment, but, there are ways to express the attitude without putting down somebody else. So I feel like it would be more constructive to accentuate the positives of the lifestyle rather than to expound on the negatives of someone not doing the lifestyle. Let's see. I'm gonna get some bonus points here. The question is, so you get 100 points there. How many points do you get for a bonus disc? So if you get 100 points for that, is it worth it to save the bonus disc at the end? Meaning, is it worth more points that way? And we'll find out in the next round, because... Ooh. Let's bounce over here. Boink. John's off to a lurk. Enjoy your lurk, sir. Good to catch up with you. Glad to have you on tonight. Alright. Ooh. And Eden says, totally, but everyone's got to make their own choices. Yeah. Controlling anyone or shaming them is just counterintuitive. Yeah, I completely agree. And Aaron's is accurate. Yeah, I think so. And it works both ways. Like if people put down vegans because they think it's silly or they think it's some sort of weakness, I think that's just as counterintuitive. It's not necessary. Why can't they both coexist? Let me think. Yeah. Let's go. Sometimes you just gotta pause for a beat just to get an idea where people are going. Alright. Yeah, I think that works. Because generally speaking, the red blobs will only go down. They can't go up. So, that's something important to remember. Once they go down... Oh, unless another one comes in. Alright. Nope, I'm not gonna make it. Let's just go. Okay, so now I gotta make this really tricky journey. Okay. Let's jump over here. Okay, I think I got it. How many points is that bonus disc? Let's see. Oh! Interesting. I think it's worth more than 100 points. So it behooves you to save the discs. The discs are like training wheels then, if that's true. There we go. Yeah, once you figure that out about the red blobs, it's like, okay, now it's a lot easier to navigate the level, because you know they're not going to come back up. Nope, I don't have this one. No, it's not too much shame in that. I'm so close to finishing the level. Or the round, specifically. See? You just jump up over here. And over here, because they're not going to get you there. Oh! But then you got to watch out for that guy. And Eden says, exactly, let's just all be friends. Can't we all just get along? There we go. And that's round number 2. I did not catch the bonus. That's okay. So those of you who play Q Bert, I have a question for you. What's the highest level you've been to? So remember, there are 3 rounds for every level. So really, if you're talking about I've been to level 5, that means that you've been through like 20 rounds, which is really good. Let me milk it. There we go. I gotta be quick. There you go. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Cole. There we go. I'll go here. Alrighty. And away we go. There we go. And I got an extra Q Bert. Very nice. Ooh! And there goes the extra Q Bert. Let's keep going. Ah, there we go. You got your nightly orange juice, always good for you. Ooh. Hey, Jack! Welcome to the show! Welcome in! Good to see you in the chat. Jack Dostal. I don't remember my maximum level, but those multiple hops can be maddening. Speaking of which... when you have to change the color more than once. Yeah, definitely. In fact, you start that in level 2. We're actually pretty close to that now. Okay. Oh. And Aaron's off to the lurk. Enjoy your lurk, Aaron. So cool to have you guys back on here tonight. It's really nice of you to join us. Super cool. Jack, were you on the Brookstone Bards earlier today? I missed Tinder Thursday. Hopefully that was a good show. Kind of bummed about that. I was just busy at work. Oh, you were first hour? Super cool. Ooh, I was really hoping I could avoid that. Oh well. Yeah, it was so busy I didn't even get a chance to post the link anywhere else. And that's okay though. No sweat there. Yeah, got it. And I think there's even, like, when you get to later levels, Jack, like, there are even levels where you have to change the tile 2 times. Like you know, actually 3 times, because in level 2 you gotta change it twice. And I think there's, like, you even have to do it 3 times on some levels. So it's pretty intense. It goes so much faster when you get to about level 3 or 4. You get to that point, you're just playing on instinct. Pac-Man works the same way. It's like it goes really fast after like a few levels. Let's see how much this was. Oh, it's only 50 points. Okay. So no, actually, it's not worth saving the discs if that's only worth 50 points. So I'll remember to note that. Oh, thought I'd get that. Let's see. Bards have a pretty regular schedule, so it's not the end of the world if you miss one. Yeah, very much so. Very much so. Even with the cutback of the big show to 1 night a week rather than 2, it's still on. You know, it's still like there's still like a good number of shows. Like every week, you can count on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So you generally don't feel too bad about missing any one. Did you enjoy the? Were you on for the supplement songwriting stream? I know they did that before, but that was the first one I've seen myself. It's pretty cool. We all got to contribute lyrics and add suggestions, and Art and Pete together would write the song. Oh, you missed that one? Okay. I hope they have that on VOD some point on YouTube, because that's pretty good. I mean, that particular episode would be very easy to VOD, even without the YouTube, because it's their song, number 1. And 2, it was primarily just brainstorming, so there was just mostly talking and writing. So I think that would not come at issue with the DMCA. It was a very cool stream, though, so I do recommend you check it out when you can. And in fact, the finished product, it will be on the song list, so that's kind of cool. And I think the song's going to be called Clockwork. I believe it's about a breakup. And Jack says, would have been fun. Yes, should be on VOD. I think after a 1-day delay. Might be up now. Yep. The reason why it takes a 1-day delay, I can speak from experience. It takes a really long time to upload a video to YouTube. Any sandwich show I do, when it's over, I upload it to YouTube just a few minutes after the fact. And it's so big. Like, a 2-hour show probably ends up being, I don't know, like 6 gigabytes or so. So that's a lot. Like, you're going to upload that to YouTube. It takes about an hour to do. But once you get it up there, it's there forever. YouTube's last a long time. That's pretty neat. I don't think I'm going to make it. Yeah. When I started doing that, I started doing that on day 1, and I wondered if it was just redundant. But the reason I started doing it myself was because I don't have enough hard drive space. So it's just to save hard drive space. I'm like, well, if I put it up on YouTube, at least I wouldn't have to worry about using up all my hard drive space to save the show. So that was the basic reason. Because I didn't really trust that the VODs would stay up permanently. And as we can see, that wound up being the case. So it was a unintentionally great decision. Almost got that. Yeah. Let's see. I think I can do this. Yes. Yes. Get the green blob. No. No. Jack says drive space is always hard, especially for pack rats like me. It's hard. Even if you have like a terabyte or so. Once you get video and photos involved, it goes fast. Like anything else, it's like, yeah, you know, you can go a while with like 512 gigabytes, but once you start introducing video into the conversation, it just suddenly starts going away quickly. Ah, well, Aaron, welcome back. Welcome back. Good to see you back. Any sandwiches for us? If you don't have any sandwiches, why don't I provide some? Here, guys. There you go. That should be enough for everybody. Oh, Aaron. Why don't we go ahead and do that? That's an excellent call. All right. So, let's go get something from the closet. I'm gonna give you guys a choice. Do you want to do the thing I had prepared for Laura's collab, or do you just want something else? Because I had it on deck. It would have been redeemed if the redeem was put in on that show. I would have done it. I'll stand by. Because it would either. I think I might just do it anyway, actually. Because it's a very interesting item. I don't know if she would have found it interesting, but I thought it was pretty interesting. I will go get it. I'll show you. Sorry about that. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so I collect records as a vinyl records as a hobby, and I listen to them too. And when I was at the record store, I saw this vinyl record here, and when I saw it, I didn't know what it was. Like, I honestly was like, I just thought it was cool because it looked like Scrabble. They just took some Scrabble pieces and made a record cover out of it. But this is a Stephen Sondheim musical tribute, recorded March 11th, 1973. So if you're a big fan of Sondheim, this is a double album of like greatest hits, and it was basically a musical tribute recorded with an entire cast, like some pretty serious names in here, I think. And I don't know nearly enough about Broadway to really appreciate what the music part of this was, but I thought the cover was pretty cool, so I wanted to show this. I'm not sure if you all are fans of Sondheim. I would not say I am, but I thought maybe Laura might have been, so this might have been something really interesting. Yeah. Oh, Eden likes it. Cool. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I thought it was cool too. Yeah. So it's a pretty big album. You can see that there's like all sorts of stuff here. So I kept it. I listened to it once. It was good. I thought it was pretty good. I honestly can't speak to like the quality of the music. I'm not as big of a Broadway buff as maybe a lot of people would be, even people in my own family. But I did think it was pretty solid stuff. So yeah, that was what was in my closet. Let's put this down. Eden Sterling, I love Stephen Sondheim. That's cool. I'm glad you enjoyed that. I'm pretty sure that's on Spotify somewhere too. So if you want to hear it, I think it's out there. So just. Jack says Laura Wiley might play that on her channel. You know, next stream of hers, I'll ask if she's how big a fan she is of Mr. Sondheim. That'd be an interesting query. Well, West Side Story was definitely a good one. Yeah, I love that. Definitely, West Side Story is a big one. Definitely. I've watched the movie multiple times, and I even went to see the play once. Like in the area when it was here. So it was pretty cool. Like it was a revival. Obviously I didn't see it when it first came out. That was a major long time ago. But yeah, that was pretty cool. And yeah, so I'm glad you enjoyed that, guys. So that's a redeem on the channel. Anytime you want to get something from the closet. Okay, see you soon, Jack. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. Have a good evening. That's really awesome. Yeah. So I got lots of stuff in the closet, so the number of redemption possibilities are endless, honestly. I'll have a story behind each of those things. So let's go. Back to Q Bert. And let's see. Let's see. Okay, we're all queued up here. I need to set this up. Okay, what time we got? We have 6 o'clock. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to do a little better here. Oh, let me put the audio back. There we go. Oh shoot, that was not what I wanted. Wrong button. There we go. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! That was a little freeze up by me. Oh! Let's go. So you guys have caught on to my habit of accidentally muting myself. Sorry about that, guys. I do that a lot. So thank you for catching that. I don't even know why I turned it down. Like, I didn't need to. There we go. Oh, Eden, have a good night. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's really good to have your company tonight. And we'll reciprocate that next time you do a stream. I'll see when your schedule is. Hopefully we can catch up with y'all again. Thanks so much. You're very welcome, Eden. we're glad to have you with us. Did I put my name in here? Doesn't look like it. Try that again. DMD. That's fine. Bye. Eden says, thank you. Have a lovely night. No schedule yet. We'll update that. All good. All good. We'll be on the lookout. Thanks. Thanks so much. Yeah, it really is nice meeting you over the last couple nights. It's super cool. And Erin, we'll let you know when she's back on too. She's got some good stuff. Ah, you too, Erin. Thank you. I mean, Eden. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I need to adjust my glasses. Sorry, but it was nice meeting you for sure. For sure. Okay, let's do the next round. Okay, level 1. It's just out of interest, Erin. What level have you reached with Q Bert? Given that it levels 4 rounds. I think my answer is probably like level maybe 4. Maybe 4. Probably 3. That is pretty good though. Let's see. Yeah, got it. It's like baseball, you just gotta anticipate. Watch this. Yeah, got it. How am I gonna navigate that? Oh, I did it! I did it! I did it! Ooh, that was a good move. I was only able to play a couple times years ago, so I'm not entirely sure. Oh, okay, no problem. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. The Q Bert machine wasn't in the diner for long. Diner. Sounds so good. Sounds good. So good. Diners are it. Imagine Aaron having a cherry Coke and a club sandwich at the diner. That just sounds like a good time. Or breakfast. That'd be fun too. Boom! Let's see, continuing on. There we go. So one of the coolest things about very cool development for the sandwich show purposes is that I found all my old MAME ROMs. MAME is an emulator that lets you play arcade games. Old deprecated arcade games. That's why the licensing isn't really frowned upon too much. But yeah, these are literally the old ROMs that were used in arcade machines. And then they're basically just software to emulate the hardware in either case. And since it's software, you can emulate all kinds of different arcade machines. And then the ROMs will just be the software for the game itself. Yeah, got it. Ooh, get it here. Get it here. Ooh, get it here. Oh, I thought I had that one. So I had it on an old computer I used to have. And I was, just wanted to make sure that I could relocate them. I took the hard drive out of the computer a while ago, so I dug up that old hard drive and connected it to a hard drive enclosure. Found the ROMs. I was so happy. And the good thing is, the rest of the ROMs, like other available ROMs, are on the internet. Very easy to download. So I actually added to the collection. But having the ROMs was big because it just made the process so much easier, because I already had the main software for MAME, and then with like 2 dozen games that I had already, it really made things a lot easier. So that's what I'll be using for a lot of the simulation from here on forward. It's a lot easier to set up, and it runs really great. Like, this is running great. Oh shit. Almost like Q Bert. Oh shit. There we go. Okay, I gotta be really quick because I gotta get this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Oh no. You! Get out of there. Dope! Almost had the timing. Okay, gotta be really quick. Boink. There we go. Yeah. But the first time I had MAME on my old computer, I could not play like 90s stuff because it required much better hardware. Well, today with this gaming computer, I can play like everything. I can play Street Fighter. I can play like Marvel vs. Capcom. I can play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I can play Neo Geo. I can play anything there is from like 1978 to 2000. So classic gaming is going to be very much in play here on the Sandwich Show. I'm really excited about it. And PC games too. You can do PC games on here. I plan to. A lot of classics. I mean, quite a lot. Quite a lot. I mean, you could go from Zork to Duke Nukem, Doom, Myst. It is really endless. Like so many games to play. I don't think I've ever played Myst. I've never actually played Myst. Myst was a big one when I was in school. Whoa. That's a great unintentional move. Alright. Yeah. Just get down here. Boink, boink, boink. No! Oh, man. I thought that was looking really good for a while. Okay. Go here. And here. There we go. Yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. See, I got 2 more credits. Let's see. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. 1 or 2 players start. Let's do it. Let's do it up. 1 second, guys. I'm going to just queue this up. It's not going. Here we go. Let's see. Not really happening. Okay, let's get out of there. I am? Good for me. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let's do one more. But yeah, this is... Thank you so much, everybody. Back to here. And here. And here. Okay, let's start start once again. All right. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Yeah. There's a little low-hanging fruit right there. Uh-oh. Oh, I got it. I think I got it. Oh, almost. Oh, you got chaos happening. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hang in there, Aaron. I love this emote, though. I love the emote. That's an awesome emote, isn't it? I gotta give a shout out, because the person who made that emote is super... made a great design. So, I was allowed to use the emote on the channel as long as I gave him a shout out. So, I'm gonna do that. Let's see if I can do this quickly. I'll have to wait till the game's over, but... It's from a creator known as ThoughtShot. And ThoughtShot has a store where you can get like shirts and things with that emote on there. So I recommend it. I do. And I'll give you the link in a moment. Next trip to Tim Tam or Swimmy's stream, I'll have that oof emote ready in case they run into some oof moments. There we go. Ooh! See, it's really those top 3 spots, right? Those top 3 squares. That's where you gotta really watch out, because you know that pieces can drop on those top 3, but not below that. So you have to make sure to watch for that area. Boom. There you go. Oh. Oh. Move. There we go. That little 2-second gap, that little 2-second lull, you gotta do work, because you can make up a lot of ground in that 2 seconds before anybody pops in. There we go. Alright, and then back to here, 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 back to here. Boom, 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 boom! Got it! Yeah! Welcome back, John! How you doing? Hope your lurk was good. Alright. Let's see if I can get to level 3 tonight. We'll see. See, the thing is, I always say to everybody, I play classic games on here. I don't necessarily play them well. Probably need more practice. Okay. Ooh. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this shout out here, so I'll lose a life for it. So ThoughtShot is the person who did the emote. He has a store. I recommend you go to the store and get some gear from him or her, because that's a cool emote. You can have cups with it. You can have shirts with it. Send some love to ThoughtShot, because that's a cool design. The sandwich one I just got, I got from a store as well, but it's a bigger store, so I have intellectual property over it. However, if someone else wanted to start a channel with it, they would be allowed, and that's fine. We'll see if anyone else utilizes the property to that degree. It's really cool that you can get these cool designs, though. online. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Thought Chat has other cool designs too. So if you go to the store, there's neat t-shirts for lots of different things. We got it here. Boom. There we go. It seems like every game I start with like no lives. No extras. Yeah, do. Nope, jumped on it too soon. I keep making the top 20 or 30, but not really the runs I was hoping for. Let's see, 23. Okay. I have one more credit. Doesn't mean anything. You can add more credits, but just I had some backlogged, so just using them up. See that little pause? It helps sometimes. There we go. Okay. Do. Jump on some squares. Can we jump back? Yes, we can. We gotta go over here. Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good. It's really good. Down you go. Down you go. La dee da. Uh-oh. 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 Woo! I knew it. And then let's see over here. Ba ba ba. There we go. Woo! There we go. Boom. There you go. Nice. Up we are. Boom, boom, boom. If you do ever end up going to like a classic gaming show or classic arcade show, what have you, the Gottlieb pinball machines are super nice. Now, the ones you really want to hone in on are pre-80s ones, because by the 80s, I do think that like Williams and who's the other one? Well, yeah, Williams in particular was like really good in the 80s, but that's probably where you would be looking at. And Gottlieb was okay in the 80s, but 40s through like 70s, Gottlieb was pretty sweet in terms of pinball machines. They had some awesome ones. Let's see. Just a little bit of work here. Boink. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, no! Almost. Boink. Let's finish this out. 1 foot putt. Got it. All right, let's go. Next. We got some company. Hello, everybody. We're playing Q Bert right now, a classic gaming stream. Once a week here on the Sandwich Show. By the way, if you have any suggestions for games you want to see as far as classic games, I consider a classic game to be anything from the dawn of video games, so from Pong basically in the mid-70s all the way up through the year 2000. Any game from that period, so from the 80s through the 90s, and even like into the 2000s if you want. I would be happy to see that nomination in the Discord. So I'll give you a link to the Discord, and you are pleased. I would be very happy to see you there. And if you have any nominations for arcade games, I'd be very glad to hear your recommendations, because we do have a lot of games you can play here on my system, and anything I don't have I could probably get, because a lot of the games are old enough where you don't necessarily need to buy it explicitly. You can probably get it, I don't know, you can get the ROMs, you can get the shareware version. There's a lot of different ways you can do it. Maybe a friend has it. In the worst case scenario, I would go to Goodwill and like buy the game there. Very worst case scenario. So there's a lot of flexibility in like the kind of games we could play here on the Sandwich Show. It's really, really a lot of fun. The big exception, and I'm going to go to full screen so that makes this clear. The big exception to this is Nintendo. No Nintendo. We can play literally anything else from like 1978 to 2000 except anything from Nintendo, unfortunately. And there are reasons. It's well documented. We've talked about it on previous Sandwich shows. We just can't do any Nintendo, unfortunately. I mean, I'd love to get a Nesticle emulator going and do some Nintendo, but it is not in the cards. So just be aware of that. But anything else, fair game. So it should be fun. Let's see. John in Georgia. I love some of the pinball collections out there for the computer and systems, but it's nothing like playing an actual pinball machine. And John says, "You're right, though. I love the older machines. Yeah, they're just classy. It's like really, really fun. You know, you don't have all the sound effects, you don't have all the voices, but you know, even just with the bells and the bells and the dings, these games can be really fun. I don't remember the names of all of them, but they're really cool. And then they have analog scoring, so like you have dials, like you have like like odometers basically to record the score, and then when the game's over they just reset. It's really cool. Okay, let's play. I'm gonna do like 3 credits. Give me one more. Okay, let's play. Okay. Do. Let's see, got this. There we go. Number 1. Yeah. Let's get this corner. I can make this. Oh, no! Oh. Oh, no. That was a needless death. There we go. Nope. He took me out of that. I got it. Yes, I got it. All right. John says, with my Xbox 360, I believe I had a Williams collection and possibly a Stern one as well. Yeah, Stern's the other one. I knew there was another one. There was a Bally too. Bally was in on it too, in the 80s. But Stern was really good. You know, 80s through basically today. Stern is like basically the only game in town now. But Bally / Midway / Bally / Midway. I think it was even Midway for a while, but. Or I think it's Bally Midway because Bally owned them. It was really just Midway, but like it was like, you know how like there's naming rights and stuff. Yes, and I am aware that Bally's now owns a whole sports network, which is pretty silly. But whatever, it is what it is. Yeah, Stern Pinball is pretty cool though. A lot of good ones, Especially like in the more modern stuff is like really, Stern has some really sick titles. Like that really complicated pinball, like Simpsons Pinball, is a very fun game, even if you don't know what the hell you're doing with it. But it's such a good game. It's so fun. It got all the sound effects, all the voices. It's really good. I think it came out around 2003. Simpsons Pinball is good. Give me some green blob. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Two to go. Yeah. No! Ah, almost had it. Almost had it. Well, we mentioned Gottlieb. Yeah, yeah. But Gottlieb's day, I felt, was like pre-80s. But even in the 80s, they had some good ones. I don't want to disparage their 80s output. As a matter of fact, you really just send that home. Bring this entire show full circle. Gottlieb's claim to fame was pinball. Like, this was just kind of the add-on. But, what an add-on. I mean, Q Bert was huge in the early 80s. Almost as recognizable as Pac-Man. I believe that. Alright. Oh, no! John says the newer ones have not only all the bells and whistles, they have video screens. Yeah, yeah. I've seen them, yep. Sometimes it's in 3D. It's pretty wild. Alright. And let's finish this out. We got this. Way ahead of the pack. Got it. Good stuff. No! I knew that was going to be a problem. Oh. A lot of little mistakes like that. It's like missing free throws. Not the best. It was really great to hear from all of you today. I'm really happy about that. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me in the chat tonight. Hope you're enjoying this. There we go. So, John, you got any other plans as far as Twitch tonight? Will you be on some of the other channels later? I knew you would love the Brookstone bars. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it all the way. I felt like that had John in GA written all over it. And your introduction was amazing. You made a splash for sure. I love that. Yep. We love you, John. We're glad that you're here on Twitch. And you know, it's really interesting. Like, I never realized how big a gamer you actually are. So truly, you have a home here. What was your favorite Xbox game? Meaning, like, one that came out for Xbox specifically. Like, I mean, classic arcade collections are awesome, of course, but I wonder if, like, in terms of contemporary games, if you had a favorite. Bye-bye. 100%, Aaron, 100%. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking of doing, like, a sploob command like you do with Jev. I kind of want to do a sploob as well, but I need to get permission from Pete. Make sure that that's allowed, because I feel like the sploob is a licensed product. you have to go request permission from the Brookstone Bards to get it. So I'll make a point of that for sure. There we go. Sploob. Yeah, all right. I'm doing it. I will do the thing. I will ask him if just for the official sanction. I'm sure he won't mind. Yeah, Sploob are awesome. Let me do another one. Sploob. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Oh yeah, good times. John says, "I will probably look around to see who's online Twitch-wise." Hey, very cool. You've been on a lot of channels. It's really cool. Like, you've definitely dabbled in a lot of cool channels, John. So I've seen you around. I mean, it's funny. I think we all wind up on each other's channels eventually, but I have a lot of fun catching up with a lot of channels, and I still end up like finding new ones even after all that. Like, it's still channels I haven't really seen that much of, and then I acquaint myself with it. It's more exposure to their channel. I doubt he'd have an issue with it. That's a good point. That's a good point. It promotes the bards, for sure. Especially when you use that sploob icon right there. And I want to know who made that. Because that is a very cool... That is a very cool emote. Like, you can get a t-shirt with that on there. And I think that is very cool, too. John says, I think I really didn't have a specific... Oh, I knew that was going to be a problem. I think I really didn't have a specific game for the Xbox. I like playing sports games. I love the old gaming collections. Okay. All those are cool games. 100%. So we were in on MLB The Show. I'm not sure how long they've been doing that. It's a good game, though. Oh. Oh! Damn. There we go. It'd be hilarious if I like did a sploob command and then at the bottom of it would just be an asterisk used under license by Brookstone Parts. Oh, Aaron. And now my cat is trying to attack the screen. I think she wants to get Q Bert. Grabbing at the Q Bert. The snake is too, actually. They're all after the little noser. Let's see. How am I gonna do this? Nope. Ah, no. Bean dealer, this is not sandwich talk. Not tonight, no. Good to have you with us. Welcome. Welcome. I'll meet you halfway, Bean. Let me give you one of these. In fact, I'll give you 2 of these. Actually, you know what, you could... I'm gonna give you this. Wait, what did I just do here? Oops. Let me try that again. But you could use some dinner. So how about I give you some sandwiches and chips? There you go. Aaron says, there are days where I wonder what I did to deserve her. And then there are days where I question why. Today is a why day. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. Bean dealer, perfect. Yeah, definitely. And now if I had an ice cream emote, I would offer it for dessert. I'm going to see if I can locate that. Oh, John says, I think that was a PlayStation only game for a while. MLB The Show. I played Madden, had a couple of baseball games, but I hadn't bought a new system till I bought a Switch a couple of years ago. Oh, Bean! Story! Let's pause this here and hear the story. Bean says, so dude, let's wait it out. Let me see the story. I had leftover pulled pork in my fridge, but nothing to put it on. So I crumbled up some sour cream and onion chips and put them together. Turned out delicious. Ooh. Sour cream and onion chips over the pulled pork. Oh my goodness, that sounds amazing. It really does. Now, when you made the pulled pork, did you go with a slow cooker or did you do the crock pot? Which is kind of the same. I mean, it's similar but different. Barbecued pulled pork is amazing. That's a great call, Bean. That's a great call. Crumbled up some sour cream and onion chips. That seems pretty rad. Enjoy, man. That sounds awesome. You kind of need some beer with that. Let me go ahead and go. Let's see. Give you some beer. Let's see. Beer. No, cheers. There you go. Boom. Neither, says Bean Dealer. I got it from a local barbecue joint, so it was slow smoked. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Oh man, Good barbecue. Oh, you know, I had some. I had you know, true story. Being, I had some. I had some barbecue. I had some baby back ribs tonight, but they're just from the grocery store, so they weren't that good. But they're okay. I mean, they seem more braised than smoked, which is not great. But I wasn't really that. I mean, I didn't really have that discriminate. I mean, I wasn't really that picky tonight, so I was happy with it. Yeah, it did look like the mango habanero chicken was better though. That would have been a better choice. But the half rack was only $5, so I was like, I gotta try it. I mean, for $5, I totally gotta try it. So I did. It was okay. It was acceptable. And Bean says all that was missing was some delicious coleslaw. Now I did get some coleslaw tonight. That was good for sure. Yeah, coleslaw would have been really good with that pulled pork for sure. And John says, sorry to hear that, Aaron. Cats love to paw at screen sometimes. Yeah. For sure. For sure. That's a great meal, Bean. I love your updates. Do you have an Instagram, out of curiosity? Because then, you know, if you did, then maybe I'd see some, you know, I'd love to see your photos of these cool meals, too. Let me know. I totally follow you on the IG. There cannot be enough food accounts on my IG. Like, follow so much food on there. Bean says, I do not Instagram, but maybe I should. That'd be cool. And if you do, though, I'm all about it. Let me know. I'll totally follow you. All right, let's do another round. Okay. You don't want to get too, you know, you can play and talk at the same time, so it's like I should just get going. Let's go. Oh, man, you got me jonesing for pulled pork now, Bean. Look at this. I'm so hungry. I'm back to being hungry again. Oh my god, that sounds so good. Slow smoked. And like, let's say there was mesquite wood or hickory. I mean, you can't beat it. And the thing with pulled pork that's so great is that it's extremely easy to eat compared to ribs or brisket or beef, especially beef ribs. The beef ribs are tough to eat. So pulled pork is where it's at. It's like, it's so easy. It just goes in your mouth, and you know, the really good stuff just melts in your mouth. So good. John says, I made some nice ribs a couple nights ago. Yeah, nice. Now, what kind of ribs were they? Were they pork, beef, something else? Oh, that was totally unforced error right there. I'll share what beer I'm having in a second. I'm just going to finish this round. Or the round will finish me. One of the two. Okay. Good. That was well played. Oh, no. Get out of there. Yeah. No! Down to one square. Goodness. Alright, let's go back to main and I'll show you what this was. Oh, was I playing without the... Oops. I'm sorry. You didn't even see that game. Well, anyway, I was having a Deschutes Fresh Haze IPA. Sorry, guys. I didn't show you the game. I should have shown you the game. I was all playing the game and you didn't see it. Bean says, I'll have to check my barbecue joint. It's called, wait for it, The Proper Pig. Nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's pretty funny. John says pork ribs. I did them in the slow cooker and finished them in the oven. Okay, cool. When you say slow cooker, do you mean like something like the Big Green Egg or something like that? Like that kind of slow cooker? Or did you mean like the crockpot cooker? I think it's the other one, right? Now, finishing in the oven is a very interesting strategy because the concept behind that is like, let's say you wrap it in foil and you finish it in the oven, and the idea is that it maximizes the moisture content. So I see that. It totally works. I've done it. I realize I haven't done enough cooking on the sandwich show. I will hope to fix that. Nope. Nope. Oh, yes, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. There we go. Whew. Oh, crockpot. Okay. Crockpot is sneaky good. And when you do pulled chicken or pulled pork, it can be really good. I can imagine the crockpot. You know, they say the crockpot's good for stews too, which I've not attempted, but I've attempted the other two. It's just really versatile and so easy. Like, you just put it in, and you just leave. You come back from work, and then you take it out. So good. It's so good, and yet you're like, why don't you do it more? Well, I don't know. Man, that sounds amazing. What do you use for your rub on the ribs? Or do you just get ribs with rub on them already? I guess is the question. Like, do you just use a prefabricated, I mean, a pre-made rub? Because there are a lot of good ones at the store or online. You can go either way with that. Like, I have made my own rub from scratch, and it's awesome. But I've also had some rubs that, you know, are pre-made, which are also awesome. So there's no wrong answer there. Oh! Phil! Welcome! Good to see you. How you doing tonight? Hi, Phil. Hi, Davy, John, and chat. Nice to see you again, Phil. How's everything going with the bike? Have you been biking? Have you had any IRL biking rides recently? Or game bike rides recently? Let's see. Oh, I think I got it. I think I got it. Wow. Wow. Whole lot of shit cleared up right there. I could see baseball players being really good at this because their ability to anticipate even the slightest movements is key to a good at bat. So that kind of ability would be really good in Q Bert. That's what you gotta do. Oh no, don't shadow me. What are you doing? Oh, damn it. Phil says yes, did a 3-hour indoor ride stream on Saturday, then 2 hours outdoor in the heat on Sunday morning. Ooh, yeah, it's getting hot, right? It's getting hot. I hope you managed okay. Hydration is key, no doubt. Ooh! That's great, though, man. It's great that you're getting out there doing some biking. That's super cool. Yeah. That's where it's at. And John says, I usually put salt, pepper, paprika, onion powder, or like actual onions. Either way, that's pretty good. Cook it and then put sauce at the end and then put it in the oven to caramelize the sauce. You got a system. Pretty good. Pretty good. And Phil says, I have the charity event bike ride on the 26th, so building up to that. That's great. We're all rooting for you, man. We're all rooting for you, Phil. I'm really excited. I hope you do great. You gotta crush that thing. I think you will. I think you're gonna crush that thing. 100%. I think it was so nice of Evelyn to share her biking story with you on the Jev Discord. Jev Cat Box. That's really cool. Now here's a big question, Phil. Between you and her, if you guys were set to do like an endurance distance bike ride, I wonder who wins. That would be an interesting call. It would be a good race. It would be a good race. It'd be good Twitch material too. If you guys need a host, I'll do it. I'll be like hosting, doing play-by-play. And down the stretch they come. Phil Velo. So I agree. I take it you've been in a velodrome where, you know, like you had that track that's kind of at an angle, made out of wood. I have always wanted to try that. That just looks like so much fun. What is that like? Can't shake him. Can't shake him. Got it. Yes! That was tough. Holy shit. So good. Let's see, John says boink. And you'll be a short one. Give it to me. Yeah. Phil says thanks. I'll try to take pictures. Oh man, that'd be awesome. I want to definitely be up for those pictures for sure. Thanks for doing that, by the way, or offering. Alright. Yeah, hold on, guys. I'm gonna just try to get through this. Boom. Okay. So let's see. John says, if you're single, it's easy to not go with crock pot. It usually makes so much food. It's good for a... Hold on. It's starting to get more intense. Sorry, John. I'll finish that in a minute. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my god, look at this. Okay. Okay, let me finish the comment. Oh no, you little green little cabbage thing! Alright, there we go. There we go. There. No! Oh! Oh my god! Oh, after all that. Little red blob gets me twice, actually. It's good for family or having friends over. Yeah, definitely. So imagine like a football day. Like you're there, you have people, oh no. You have people over for football. And then you just put like chicken or pulled pork in the crock pot. You let it roll. Like you do it in the morning. And then by the time you get to like, I don't know, like 1 or 2 p.m. it's ready. That's the ultimate. That's the ultimate. And then Phil says, would be interesting. Sounds like Ev can hike for 15 hours straight. She might win the endurance contest. Yeah. I do think it'd be close though. And Phil says, haven't actually been in a velodrome, but would love to try. Velo is French for bicycle, so it's commonly used for bike-related things. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That's why it's called a velodrome. That makes sense. Oh man, John, now you're making me hungry too. Oh my goodness. It's a triumph when you can make someone hungry after they just had dinner. You've done it. I feel very, very much hungry. I'll take the leftovers of whatever ribs I have left over after the show. Don't apologize for that. It's a privilege. I love hearing about food. No worries, John. There we go. Got him. So here's a big decision. I gotta do the... Do I do this side first? Looks like I... Oh! Phil says, I used to love Q Bert. Great to see you playing it. Thank you, Phil. Thank you so much. It's a classic, isn't it? I think the biggest triumph with Q Bert is this isometric view. It was one of the first notable isometric games. And it really set the bar for a lot of games that came after. Like one that came right after, if you remember it, Zaxxon from Sega. Like I'm sure it was inspired by Q Bert. It's like, oh wow, you can like make it look kind of 3D with 2D graphics. That's totally what isometric views we're doing. And I think it was, from that standpoint, a technical breakthrough too. It's just a fun game. Like it's got so much character to it. Let's see. Nope. So he's below, but now he's not. Now comes the tough part. You gotta navigate from here. And then get over to that one. Got it. Phil says, my brother went for the Space Invaders. I headed to the Q Bert machine. Both games, pretty good. Did you ever have a tough... Were the lines really tough for that game back in the day? I think at some point every game had tough lines because they were all just bangers, like these games. Like Road Blasters had lines. Pole Position had lines. Right? Like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle absolutely had lines. Mortal Kombat really had lines, I'm sure. That was just a really popular game. NBA Jam! Tons of lines for that. Let's see. Last one? Boom. Space Invaders is a very, very tough game. I'm curious as to whether your brother was really able to get the highest score or no. That little hesitation helps sometimes. Come on, green blob. Yeah! Get the tough stuff. There you go. Can I do it? Boom! Got it. 10,000 points, yeah! Level 2. Here we go. Let's go, let's go. Okay, I got the sound. You guys can hear the arcade sound okay, right? Just making sure. Key to figure that out because this particular game is really good with the sound. Some games you can take or leave the sound. This game needs the sound. It's really good. Ooh! John says, malls in the 80s, arcades were filled with kids. So you kind of had to wander around until someone walked away from the machine. Yeah. That makes sense. Alright, so... I know I felt like I was on a roll, but I guess it only being an 11,000 point game. I'm out of credits. Let's get another one. You know what I thought the hardest game to play out of that entire group? I mean, Space Invaders is hard. Donkey Kong is hard. The hardest game I can remember playing is Paperboy. That game is impossible. I can't even imagine just passing one level. I did it one time. I did it a couple times, but it's just like, it is really, really hard. Really hard. It's just tough to see where you're going. Like, and then you're like, well, do I put the papers over here? Do I put the papers over there? And you got all this nonsense all over the street. It is an extremely hard game. But the theatrics are amazing. Like, it's really, really high level theatrics. See, Phil says, hold on. Let me just jump on this first. Okay. Phil says, yeah, you had to play the crappy game one machine over. So you could hover and be ready to jump on when the good game was open. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. The kicks. Mr. Do. Something shitty like that. And then you like waited out until the good games were opened up. Hey, welcome back, Aaron. Phil. Love it. Aaron, yeah. Oh, no problem, Aaron. Aaron says, sorry I keep disappearing. Demeter is on something tonight. He's high on life. She's high on life, Aaron. Aaron says, not literally. She's just a nut, but sometimes you feel like a nut, and sometimes you don't. So, it sounds like Demeter would be in the mood for an almond joy. fun to have Tuba Dudes on the show the other day. I just wondered what who Tuba Dudes look like. And Tuba Dudes is a fun guy. I will have him back for sure. Bean says, Tuba Dudes is a party mushroom? Depends on your point of view. Phil says exactly. Can I do this without a disc? No, I can't. Oh man, that was tough. Not my best effort. Party mushroom equals fun guy. I love it. Let's go. And Bean, since you're here, I will one day save up enough bits for the privilege of the Bean Boozled. I've not done it myself yet, but a lot of people have, obviously. But the day is coming. It will happen. I'm just trying to find the moment, the timing. You know, I don't want to do it right after somebody else does it. You know, the moment will come. The moment will come. It will be completely worth the 666 bits to do it on Human Juke 81. I think I got it. There we go. Yeah, I got it. There are patterns here. No! Oh! Let's go. Starting lineup. We're gonna do it. All right, hold on. Oh, can I pause this? Let me see. If I push the P button. Yes. Okay, pause it. Okay, so we can do this. Wait, hold on. John says they'd get in a new machine, and a lot of times you just have to settle to watch someone else play it. Bill says, sort of like what I'm doing now. So meta, you're right. That's totally it. That's the beauty of Twitch. If you can't play it, watch someone else play it. All right, so let me get my system back up. Here we go. Hold on a second. Oh, you're going to love this. Guys, you're going to love the new starting lineups. I'm ready. Let's do it. So, here we go. Starting lineups. Okay, so if you want to get in the starting lineups. Oh, before we do that, Bean says, all good. I started the Bean Boozled thing, but it has become an animal unto itself. It really has. It really has. In ways you can't even describe, Bean. There's no doubt about it. It's so much fun. But it really has taken a life onto its own, without question. So, all right, so if you want to be the starting lineup tonight, everybody, go exclamation point lineup, just like this, and I will read your name off the lineup. There you go, just like that. I'm not going to read my own name. I did that last time, but not this time. And let me just queue up my sound system. And when you're ready, we'll start. All right, Aaron's in the mix. Take a moment to let everybody enter. Phil in the mix. Very good. Let's see, anybody else? Anybody else for starting lineups? Take as much time as you need, guys. The more the merrier. We'll do up to 10. So all of you who want to join, we'll make it happen. Here we go. Let's see, John, Phil, Aaron, super cool. And Bean in the mix. Okay. I think we got enough here. We'll go ahead and start. All right. Let's begin. Pull up a chair. Ready for the starting lineup. Let's see. And it begins with me looking for the starting lineup. Here we go. Okay, here we go. And now, Here's the starting lineup for the Davy's Eating a Sandwich Show Chat! That guest, the Queen of Chaos, coming in from South Florida, trying to fight off Demeter one more time, Aaron 8686! At the other guest, come off a very huge bike ride, ready to bike for charity and go with the extra mile, it's Phil Velo! And at the other guest, bringing in some beautiful pulled pork and some awesome gaming, trying to wait out a crappy game in order to get to the good one at the arcade, John NGA, the number one ninja in Georgia. And coming in after a big night peeling the beans, ready to bean boozle Danny one more time, the Golden Bean, Bean Dealer! Ladies and gentlemen, the Davy's Eating a Sandwich Show Chat! Oh, so good, so good. Thanks for that, everybody. Glad you enjoyed that. Woo! Go chat! Go team, go! Yeah. Glad you enjoyed that. I love doing that. I really do. That's so much fun. So that redeem every night. Every night you can do that redeem. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. Said that's awesome. It's awesome to do. I just love that. So bigger and better than ever. The starting lineups, and the more the merrier. And we'll do up to 10 every time we do a sandwich show. And by the way, that includes the ones with the Q&A. So if we have to stop a Q&A to random questions to do it, I'll be glad to do it. It'll be really fun. So I mean, what's gonna be weird is like what happens to someone fairly large ends up on our chat. Hopefully they'll enjoy it. But I enjoyed it. I think it's really fun. So thanks everybody. Thank you so much. So let's get back to the game. Here we are. This is where we left off. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Super hype. 100%. All right. Thank you, Phil, for the emotes. Thanks for the emotes, everybody. That's really cool. Let me give some back to you. Let me give some back to y'all. Boom. Sandwich Show Chat. Yeah. Sandwich is back your way, guys. Appreciate ya. Super cool. All right. So when we last left you, Q Bert was at the top of the pyramid, ready for round 2 of level 1. And Q Bert was down to his last life. John in Georgia says, the poor faces like human juke. But that's why we do it. That's why we don't do it for him to get the good ones. Like, we do it for him to get the bad ones. The poor faces human juke makes when he gets to suck with one of those bad flavored beans. The face is priceless. I feel bad for him too, to be honest. But it's funny. We live for it. There's no doubt. I have thought, by the way, I know Bean wants to do this, like wants to send some to me as well. And I'm all about it. I just got to figure out a mailing address. And Bean says, whenever he gets a good one, I say, that is not how that's supposed to work. And you know what else happens? I see in the chat, everybody says rigged. I just see all these comments. Rigged. Exactly. Oh, that's fun. That's so good. Let's see. Oh, I love that. One of these days we're gonna raid over to Danny. I think that'd be super fun. Yeah, yeah. I love that. Let me add one for you guys. Let's see. Hell yeah, we go horde. 100%. And we go hard on Q Bert as well. So let's continue the game. All right. So let's see. Right here. How much farther can we go on our final life? And Aaron says, I want my favorite streamers to get P.O. boxes so I can just send Bean Boozled to them all. Yeah. I think we'll get there. We're pretty close. I mean, I love where we're at in terms of our growth of the channel. So, the only thing better than Danny on Beans is Danny dancing. Oh my goodness. The subathon, that's what made the subathon so worth it. We got like so much Danny dancing at the end of that. And I mean, if you missed it, it was on late, so I had to catch it on VOD myself. But the Vanilla Ice dance was the topper of all the toppers. That was just so fun. And funny too, really was. And John says, true, he was on a good streak for a couple streams. The chatters were disappointed. Oh, we can't have that. We can't have a good streak. No. 9 bad ones in a row? Yes. Like 2 good ones in a row? No. Let's see. Oh, that's true. Aaron Bean says that is copyright infringement. Bean says trademarked. He's intellectual property over sending Bean Boozled to people. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Now I want to get in P.O. Box just so I can have the privilege of trying it. Because think about it, like this is a food show, so Bean Boozled is a natural fit. I would be happy to partake, 100%. Yeah, John says seeing him dancing with the Thriller Dance MJ jacket, that was good. Yeah, and Phil says sorry. Oh wow, sorry I missed that one. Yeah, the subathon was a great show. It was a great show. Bean Dealer says Bean Dealer TM. And Aaron says, fine, I'll just send them trolley gifts. I mean, you can send another one, I guess. I would be okay with it. This will be all right. But one way or another, we do got to get some Bean Boozled in here. I mean, look, I know I have dreaded the possibility of that since I started the show, but at this point, I embraced it. I kind of want to see how it would handle all these nasty flavors. It'd be pretty fun. All right, keep the conversation going, guys. That's super fun. Let's keep going with the game while we do that. Here we go. So, okay. Oh, that's a terrible display. That's okay. We'll make up for it here. And it says, Aaron says, Davy, get a P.O. box, and I'll send you the Kit Kat duos. Nice! Another incentive. I love it. I think that's a good call. Get a P.O. box going. I think the number one challenge with P.O. box is, you know, like where. That's not too bad. Then the second challenge is the price, and that's not too bad either. I think I'll make it work. I want a cool number too. Like I want like, you know, like 2226 or something really easy to remember. What would be a good P.O. box number? Let me think. Like, you know, a number that is special to me. A 3-digit or a 4-digit number that's special to me. I don't know. That's something I'll think about. You generally cannot select your own number, but either way, a P.O. box would be pretty sublime. I've definitely been tempted to send things to other people as well, just because I think it'd be hilarious to send, like, humorous gifts, either as a troll job. I mean, like, a good example, like, at the Bards, they're offering people to send shirts to them, and Ladbetter has some kind of, like, Boston Bruins type shirt that Pete would be very annoyed at, which I think is really funny. But the joke's on them. Boston Bruins got bounced pretty quickly from the NHL playoffs. Yeah. Ah, that's cool. Bean says there are always chocolate-covered hugs. Or bugs. Bugs! I thought you said hugs. Bugs would be cool, too. Chocolate-covered crickets, would you do that, everybody? I would do that. Sounds like a good time. I don't feel like they're as nasty. Like bugs. Just depends on which ones. Like scorpions, no. But those are more crustaceans anyway. But crickets I'd be down with. I could probably do that. I say that, then we try it. We'll find out for sure. Phil says chocolate-covered hugs is a different stream. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I hope that About Us session's going well over in Danny's. I'm sorry, in Tin Tam's world. It was like a fun game. Oh shoot! Ah no! Bean says, "Did you know that lobster is actually a cousin to the common household roach?" Wow, did not know that. And John says, "Wait, what did Phil say?" But John says, it was so late. I don't know how late I stayed up. He did that after midnight my time, probably closer to 1 a.m. Yeah, that's true. And actually, the Vanilla Ice dance was about 1 a.m. my time, so that must have been like 4 a.m. over there in where he was in North Carolina. So that it's a late night for sure. It's a late night for sure. I always feel embarrassed when like the Human Juke 81, the Human Juke stream lasts longer than me. I'm like, that's embarrassing. Like I'm on West Coast time. How am I unable to finish the stream? I feel like I get so embarrassed. I'm like, I should do better than that. Like I can't pass out before Danny does. I just feel like I got a 3-hour head start basically, but somehow I do. So I'm always disappointed when it happens. It's happened twice. John says, "Oh, I missed that for sure." And there was a VOD on it. There was a clip on it. I don't know if it's still there. Probably not. Just a bummer. Ooh, ooh, that is a move. That is a move. Yeah. And Phil says, "I'll have to see if there are any clips." Yeah, I'm curious too. Danny hasn't been quite as quick to remove the clips in the VODs, although maybe by now he has. But I hope there were clips still. I don't know. It's hard to say. Danny does enough with the song where I feel like maybe it can avoid the DMCA, because he adds so many cool twists to any of the songs, so I'm not really sure. John says, "Did he have a blonde wig for Vanilla Ice?" 100% he did. Yes, he did. He sure did. He also had a shirt that was way too small. Oh man, it was so funny. He sure did, John. It was a riot for sure. We all had a good time with it. Even he did. So it was pretty cool. And then you had Mama Juke making brownies. Didn't that look good? So good. We had Lady Juke just owning it. Do you remember that duet that Danny did with Mama Juke during the subathon? It was so good. So good. And Phil says, "Amazing." It really was. It really was. That was completely worth queuing the VOD for. At the time. That's where the shame of it is with the DMCA. Really ruining all of our lives, really. Forcing all that on us. I mean, moments like that, you know, they're at risk of being pulled off for us to remember because of the pettiness of copyright law. There we go. Yeah, John says he had his mom making fudge. I think sounded great, looked great too. We saw it in action. And Aaron says, "Ooh, fudge." Yeah. I think what I remember is that during some of the giveaways during the subathon, you could get some of Mama Juke's fudge with your gift, like as part of the raffle, and that just added like so much incentive to win, and some people won, so they were really excited about that. You gotta think that Mama Juke makes some amazing fudge, don't you? I gotta think so. It just looked amazing, just watching it. And then, like, during the show, like, it was such a long show. Like, Danny was, like, getting hungry. And she made tacos for him. It's so adorable. So adorable. What a good mom. Moments you remember forever. John says, yeah, they were doing races. That's a fun aspect of the streams. I think you mean Stream Racer? Yeah, yeah. So, Stream Racer's a really happy accident, it seems to me, because Danny needed something, some way to pass the time when he needed to take a break for whatever reason, like to go to the bathroom or whatever. And so, Stream Racer is a really clever way to do that. It's like you would take the opportunity to let people enroll in Stream Racer. And the first, like, 4 or 5 times I saw Stream Racer, I was too intimidated to try, because I'm like, I don't know how to control the thing in the Stream Racer. I'm like, I don't know how to do it. Turns out, you don't have to control it. It just does it on, it's just there's no controlling. It just does it by itself. So, it's actually, all you have to do is enter. So that, once I figured that out, it was, like, much easier to participate. It's a lot of fun. Even if you're not actually controlling anything, except for like the boost, like you can do the boost, but otherwise it's completely random. Yeah. Some of those results in the Stream Racer are crazy. You see the cars just shooting off to the moon. It's so ridiculous. It's like Mario Kart out of control. When my eyes are getting dry, so it's getting a little crazy. So, Bean, since you have expertise in this area, what's your favorite jelly bean? Can we do a poll on that? Let's do a poll on that. Let's do a poll on that. Hold on a second here, guys. Give me just a second. I'm going to do a poll. Let us do a poll. And in the poll, I would be very interested to know what your favorite jelly bean is. So let's do that. I'm going to do that right now. Give me a second here. Can we do a poll? Let's see. How do we do a poll on this? How do you start a poll over here? Now, I understand you can start a poll. I don't see the button to start a poll here, though. Give me just a second. I was told by Swimmy you can do a poll in mod view. I don't see the button to do a poll. Oh, you just typed /poll in chat? Okay, cool. Thanks. Do that. Let's see what you can do. Wait, what happened there? Oh, nice! That is really easy. Okay. Favorite jelly bean. Okay, cool. So we can go cherry. We can go grape, orange. I'm gonna just do them all, like popcorn. Oh, is that it? You can only do 5. Okay. Grape, cherry, orange, popcorn. Popcorn would be a good one. Let's go wacky flavor. So cherry, grape, orange. Not popcorn, but let's go. Like the green one. So maybe green apple. Okay, that's a good one. And allow additional votes. Yeah, that'd be fine. Oh. Bits per vote? I don't know what that means. Let me just go make it 5 minutes. Yeah, you can allow additional votes. That'd be fine. Because we need to here, because we don't have as many people to, because we only have like 3 votes. We didn't allow additional votes, so I think that'd be fine. You can do 10 bits or just 20 channel points to be sufficient if you want to do an extra vote. There you go. Favorite jelly bean. So it can be cherry, grape, orange, or some facsimile of cherry, grape, or orange. And good luck. Make your vote. I'll vote too. I'm gonna vote as well. There we go. We'll see how that goes. Let's see. Bean says, if you really want to know my favorite jelly bean, it's a combo of 2 jelly beans, actually. Oh, interesting. Let's see. What else we have here? Let's see. The only good jelly bean is one I'm not eating. I know what you mean. It's funny. Phil says that is excellent in terms of what John said. Yeah, I like it. I was winning the other night, and someone knocked my car off the track. I finished second or third. He's sending me some stickers. That's great. That'd be awesome. Congratulations, John. That's really cool. And he says, he didn't have to include me in that, but it was nice. And then, yeah, Phil says, Bean Alchemist. Very much so. And Bean says, it's banana and chocolate pudding. Ooh, pretty good. Let's see how the choices are going. Cherry's winning. We have a good... Oh, no, actually, cherry's not winning. Wacky flavor's winning, which is sensible. There's so many wacky flavors. So... And then Bean says, Jelly Belly has an awesome recipe list if you want to see it. Wait, why is there another Davy talking? Oh, I know why. Because I left my thing going in mod view. That was my fault. Sorry, guys. That's my fault. Pro streamer. Sorry. Okay, that should be better. Okay, so yeah. We'll keep going with that. But of the individual flavors, cherry is winning by a decent margin. Yeah, banana chocolate's a good one. Very good. And just really quickly, let me revisit the candy of the week. Oops, wrong scene. Over here. There we go. Hershey's Cookies and Cream. Really cool. And since we're here, I'll take another bite. Here's what it looks like in the clear. See it? Cookies and cream. There you go. Wait, can you see that? Okay. And then it says I just really like toasted marshmallow. Good one. Bean says if you want, I can drop the link to the recipe list at the Jelly Belly website. Hashtag not sponsored. And Bean says, dude, I love cookies and cream, especially ice cream. Yeah, that's a great ice cream flavor, right? It's really good. Imagine for a moment, and I've seen this. Imagine an actual ice cream sandwich with the regular, chocolate wafers, but on the inside it's cookies and cream ice cream too. That would be pretty boss. Pretty boss. I'd be all about it. I think I've seen it though. I think it's actually out there, so that'd be really cool. So, yep, candy of the week. It's a good one too. I mean, just kind of looked. It wasn't really. I kind of just quickly went for a candy, but it was a good choice. I love this one. Bean says, I'll put it in the Discord. I'm looking for an appropriate channel. Oh, yeah. I think photos or general... Oh, no, you said it's a recipe, so I'll say general's fine. Just put in general. It'd be fine. Because I can't think of an appropriate channel either, honestly, so that'd be fine. General should be okay. Thanks. All right. Let's resume. Let's resume the Q Bert. Keep going. Getting some mob here. Welcome aboard, everybody. Those of you who are joining us late, we are playing Q Bert tonight, and it's been a lot of fun so far, and we'll continue. And I've made it as far as level 2, which is not my best. I've done level 3 before, but should be good. Oh, thank you, Bean. There you go. It's in general. Super cool. And Bean, if you missed it, we're gonna have an acoustic Twitch star, Josh Turk, with us on the Sandwich Show on Wednesday, so that should be a lot of fun. So we'll talk some food. He loves sandwiches too, so we're gonna have a good time, I think. And feel free to bring in your questions. It'll be a lot of fun. 100%. Let me give you a turkey. Let me get turkey and Josh and his turkeys a little bit of a shout out. Oh, you got the emote too. That's great. So Phil's all about it. That's cool. Thank you, Phil. Yeah, Josh is fun. I'm just getting to know Josh's channel, but I love what I see so far. And by the way, he had a submission in the Twitch Vision music contest, and his song finished 8th. So he's got some chops for sure. He also hit the Billboard Hot 100. The poll is over. Wacky Flavor is your winner with 50% of the vote. 5 votes. Tremendous. Aaron contributed. Oh, okay. Oh, I owe you some points, Aaron. You didn't need to, man, that's a lot of points. But I can do a free redeem for you maybe on the next stream. Just let me know. I'll just do it. Like, you don't even have to do the redeem. Like, I'll just ask for it and I'll do it. That's what I'll give to you as a thank you for your participation in the poll. Aaron said Wacky needed to win. Yeah, Wacky did need to win in the retrospect. I mean, Jelly Belly's just known for great, wacky flavors. So, I'm happy to honor the win for wacky flavor. There will be no quarrel for me. And Josh, yeah, Phil says Josh T is always so super positive. Yeah, really is. He's one of the most positive guys out there. Really good. Phil says well played, Aaron. And I say I'm gonna have another piece of this cookies and cream. Mmm. So good. So good. Mmm. 1 second. Could use some milk now. Where's my OBS? Okay, there we go. Okay, it's back to the game. Let's go. I can find the button. Oh! There. Pardon me, folks. Alright. Oh, no problem, Phil. Enjoy your lurk. Thanks for the tip, by the way, on the poll. That was very easy to do. Man, I'm so blessed to have that function now. And I really owe it to all of you. Oh no. Ooh. I mean, it means the world to be able to be an affiliate on Twitch, and like the powers that I have after becoming an affiliate are awesome. Like, and all I want to do with them is like give them back to all of you, and so that's how I'll do it with polls and redeems and so on. I live for starting a lineup. I'm really glad you guys are enjoying it too, because like I had so much fun coming up with all that. Like and I'm hoping we can join the folks over in Tintam Land for Among Us after we're done with the stream tonight. Simultaneous with our raid, which will be to somewhere pretty cool. The only rule with Davy raids is that I don't raid someone I raided previously, meaning I would not raid a channel back to back. Other than that, everything else is fair game. And Aaron says, I'm glad my Queen of Chaos title fits here as well. Absolutely, absolutely. It really works great for the intros. It really is. The Queen of Chaos! It's so good. And Bean says, Phil, did you look at the Jelly Belly recipes? So, when you say recipe, are you talking like you mix one jelly bean with another and then like that creates a recipe? That's a pretty cool spot. Because you can make a lot of meals with that kind of logic. Solid meals. No! That's what can happen in isometric games. You just go the wrong way. You just forget that you're going. You forget what direction the arrow is going, or your joystick's going. And Bean says, yeah, you mix 2 more jelly beans together, yeah. Like 2 draft beer plus 1 red apple makes apple cider. Oh, that makes sense, yeah. You can make s'mores with that kind of recipe, right? So you take the chocolate one and the toasted marshmallow and maybe like graham cracker, and all of those together would make s'mores. Yeah, that'd be really good. I've just done that myself without even thinking about it being a recipe. I was like, let's take this one and this one. You take like, I don't know, like graham cracker and apple, and let's like apple Betty. Pretty good. Aaron says mix apple and cinnamon beans together. Ooh, Sounds good. Bean says toasted marshmallow and chocolate pudding is listed as hot chocolate. Ah. Now, if you add coffee to that, would that be a mocha latte? Interesting, huh? Oh, it wasn't fast enough. Ah, too much. Game over. By the way, if you have any other ideas for redeems, I'd be open to hearing them. They have a cappuccino flavored bean. Ooh, that's not bad. Yeah, I need such ideas. Go ahead and put that in the Discord too. Now, what I probably would need to do, I'd need to create a channel for that. I have a channel to nominate sandwiches, Sandwich of the Week channel, but I need to add in one for redemption nominations. Because that will not be it. There will be many, many cool redemption ideas to come. I can't wait till Tim Tam makes... Maybe we did it, but the next time Tim Tam is here, Tim Tam would be just stellar to incorporate into starting lineup. That's just going to be a really fun... That's going to be a fun stream when that happens. And Jade was in there. Jade was in there, yep. Remember introducing Jade? From Pancake Corner. Measuring at 5 foot whatever. Ooh, wrong way. Bean says 2 times cappuccino plus 1 cream soda plus 1 chocolate pudding is tiramisu. Ooh, yeah. Not bad. I'm surprised butter didn't figure into that, but pretty good. Don't these little blobs look like jelly beans too? In Q Bert? Like, even Q Bert looks like a jelly bean. Like, you look like an orange jelly bean. Like a really unusually shaped one. And Aaron says, I need to try the coffee cake recipe. Yeah. That's a great, honestly, that's a really great link. Thank you so much for doing that, Bean. That's a really cool idea. To show us all those cool combinations. And Phil says, no, I haven't yet. So you could like do... Oh. I wonder if... let's see. Could you do a caramel corn recipe? I think you could. That'd be fun. Super duper fun. We had a really good crowd for both our collab streams this week, and that's another one of those moments where I really want to thank all y'all. It was such a great crowd. We had some great questions. It was really fun to do those shows. They're way more fun when you all are in the mix. Like, it's something. I'm really glad you're here. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Aaron says also the cafe mocha recipe. Ooh. So there is a cafe mocha recipe. It is 2 cappuccinos, 1 chocolate pudding, and 1 French vanilla. Yeah, that sounds great. The French vanilla playing the role of the cream, right? That's a great call. That's really cool. Okay. Can I jump one more? Yes, I can. Strategy. Love it. Let's see. Nope. Yeah. That'll do it. Can't get me now. I'm the gingerbread man. Yeah! Gingerbread cookie. Is there a recipe for that? I'll look into that. I'll look at that link and see. Got it. Yeah. No, get it. Get it. Boink. No! No, not that way! Yeah, improvise a little bit. Oh no, I don't think I got. I don't know, maybe I did. I did. Cool. Alright, well, I'm gonna head off to the 10 bin. See ya. Okay. Aaron, thank you so much for joining us tonight. A lot of fun. Thanks so much. All the best. So cool to have you in the chat all the time. I might see you in the 10 bin too, actually. Is he streaming like right now? Because I think I got an idea if he is streaming right now. Alright, Aaron. Have a good one. It's just such a blast. Thank you so much, Aaron. Thanks for the redeems too, by the way. Really, really appreciate that. I think I got it. Alright. I have to go check my Discord. A lot of stuff going on, I'm sure. Let's see. Yo! That got a little crazy. No, let me go up here. And give me the block. Oh no, this is coming apart like pulled chicken. There we go. Okay. A lot of level 1 action, folks. Let me see if I can improve upon that. Alright. I think this is going to be it, guys, so I'm going to make it count. Hopefully we can get far with it. No! Well, that didn't count very much. Oops. Sorry, guys. Sorry, everybody. Let me see. Alright. That is that. Let's see. Now let me go investigate now as to what we have going in the Twitch world. Do we have Tin Tam on the air? Don't think so. No. Let me see who else is on here. Let's see. Do we have? No. We don't have any. We don't have our folks up there. Okay. Oh, that lightning game got close, wasn't it? They had the early lead. Yeah, you're right, John. Interesting. Chat, do you have any suggestions as far as a raid participant tonight? I'd like to go somewhere smaller tonight. Oh, 2 to 1? Okay, cool. I mean, we have some big channels, which would be awesome, but I think the smaller ones would be a good one tonight. I want to do something along those lines. But I do want to thank all of you tonight for being you. Oh, the Millennial Piano Man? Okay, cool. Bean, what's your suggestion? I'm willing to hear it. But yeah, once again, I really appreciate you all being here. We really did have a good chat tonight, and I want to thank everybody. Aaron, Phil, we had Eden in earlier tonight. We also had Swimmy on earlier tonight. Phil, oh, thank you so much. She's doing Minecraft, but she's a character, Miss Shigas. Okay. I think that's a great choice. That's a great choice. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you a raid call. There's a raid call, and then if you subscribe to our channel, we have a sub raid call, which features extra sandwiches. But you see the other one features cookies, so you can't lose. So I'm gonna do it too. Let's go calculate. Let's set our coordinates to Miss Shigatsu. Oh, this is good. This is good. I really like this. Thanks for this recommendation, Bean. That's really cool. Let's see. Shigatsu. Oh, here you go. Playing Minecraft. Yeah. A classic, actually. So that's kind of right in line with what we do. We have a classic gaming thing going. pretty classic. So, all right, guys. Thank you again. Just a lot of fun. I really appreciate your being here. It means a lot. I'm Davy. Hope you enjoyed this gaming stream. We'll be back on Wednesday for a big one. We'll be here with Josh Turk and the Turkeys, which should be a fun food and life discussion. So until then, have a great weekend, and we'll see you. Stay here for the raid. Don't leave right now, but stay on for the raid. Copy the raid call, paste it in there, and share some love. And don't forget to follow Ms. Shigatsu as well. I'll do the same. Take care, everybody. Hold on just a second. Just gonna see. Yeah, it looks like she's ready to go. So we're gonna do it. And you too, Phil. Thanks so much. Take care, John, Phil, Bean, Aaron, everybody. A lot of fun. Just a second. We're gonna get everybody ready to go, and we'll see you there. Good night, everybody. Hold on. Okay. Let's do it. Catch you soon. Take care, everybody.